What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with a little bit of Destiny, and this is going to be the first episode in my kind of Let's Play PvP, watch me suck at the Crucible series that I'm going to try to do at least once a week, maybe a couple times a week, depending on the daily Crucible matches that they offer. And this is just going to kind of center around me playing the daily match. You know, you get your 15 legendary marks and just doing some commentary. Talking about PvP, talking about general stuff in the game, or just kind of rambling about whatever. And hopefully it's going to be kind of fun, maybe some funny moments, because I'm sure I'm going to complain and do a lot of stuff when I'm getting into these matches. But today's match is going to be Salvage, which is actually one of the game modes I like in Destiny's Crucible. But it's very dependent on the teammates you get through matchmaking. Salvage, if you guys haven't played it, you basically have to find and defend these relics within the match. And the other team's going to be trying to get them as well, and it's 3v3, and you can revive, but the problem is a lot of the times you wind up with just absolutely terrible teammates who go into it thinking it's just a regular TDM match and just try to kill each other, and no one actually goes for the relic, and it can take a long time. Or, as has happened to me a lot, people on my team just quit, leave me going 3v1, which really sucks. But also to have a little fun with this series, I'm going to be going back the first couple matches and using some older weapons, because in the Crucible, the light level is kind of disabled, so you can kind of use whatever you want. Since I've come back to Xbox, I've managed to get to 309 in the last couple of weeks, but I really don't have a whole lot of gear right now, so I'm going to be sticking with my Helm of Saint 14 and running Defender Titan, which actually comes in handy sometimes in Salvage when you can put your bubble on the relic. I like to play. I'm the objective guy. That's the way I like to play. So normally I'd rather have a Crest of Alpha Loopy so I can revive faster. It's nice when you can bring your teammates back. But I'm going to use some Year 1 weapons today. Now I did get an AS Luna drop actually from playing some Rumble, which I love this weapon. This gun is awesome. You guys know me. I'm a huge hand cannon fan. If you see my vault, I've got like all my Year 1 hand cannons, which I'll definitely be using in this series at one point in time. I got this little nice conspiracy theory. I know everyone hates this shotgun from a couple months ago, but got this in a package, actually, I believe from Shaxx, or maybe it was the Vanguard. I don't remember. Still don't really have a decent heavy. I'm still looking for what I got, the 320 sword that you get from doing the freaking pathetic quest they brought back in the April update. But for my heavy in this match, I'm going to be going with my old Yolder's hammer, which of course came from Iron Banner. I don't even remember the roll I got on this one. We can take a look at it here. It looks like we got some halfway decent perks on it. Counterbalance, we've got perfect balance, field scout, surplus. So not a great roll on this gun, and you can see still need ascending energy to level it all the way up, which obviously we're not going to do at this point. But Yolder's hammer was always a pretty good machine gun, I thought. It was always pretty well balanced. You got good impact and stability on it, and just of course depending on what drop you got on it, it had some pretty decent perks. So we're going to go with that for our heavy today. Now for our secondary, depending on the map, I'll either switch between a shotgun or a sniper. And actually I realized I forgot to bring the sniper rifle, so I guess we're just going to go with a shotgun. So today I'm going to be using my 2 to the Morgue, which was one of my favorite shotguns. And I'm not sure about the perks I got on this either. I'm trying to see what I've got. Looks like smooth ballistics. I actually might change to that to get a little bit more range on it there. Stability with shotguns to me is never really a big deal, because it's like you basically get one shot at it. If you miss, you're going to die. So we'll just go with that. Got hammer forged, quick draw, and high caliber rounds. Could get a little bit more impact, but I'm going to keep that range on there. Close and personal is pretty much useless, unless you're going for the whole shotgun melee combo, which, you know, that could work, but as Warlocks used to do that, really annoying. But we're going to go with 2 to the Morgue for our secondary, and then for our primary, we're going to go with the Vanquisher 8, which was one of my favorite auto rifles from Year 1. This is the archetype of auto rifle that I absolutely love, where you get the higher impact, a little bit slower rate of fire. I always like these weapons like this, and the Shadow Price, that was actually my favorite. I wish I had kept my Shadow Price from Year 1. I had Field Scout and Third Eye and my favorite scope on it, and it was one of my favorite weapons. I'm trying to remember if this is the one I bought from the vendor, but I really can't at this point. But I don't really care for any of the sights that are on this gun, so I guess I'm going to go with, we'll start with the steady hand. I may switch to the ranged lens. But we've got spray and play, fitted stock, and glass half full. So halfway decent perks on this. Not amazing perks by any means. I think this was a drop I got out of a package, but we're going to use that and try it out. Let's see what happens. So let's get into the match and see how long it takes us to load here. So But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of PvP since I got back. And oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and pop a 3 of coins, just in case. Now, if you use these in PvP, you can actually get an exotic to drop at the end of the match, which is kind of rare. I'm going to have a separate video I'm doing on the loot system in Destiny. A lot of people are making these videos talking about how they want to go back to year 1 with the loot system, which I don't really agree with that. You know, I think what's in the game now is not half bad, but there's still a lot of issues with it. And somebody was talking about how they want to get rid of 3 of coins because it makes getting exotics too easy, but I disagree, quite honestly, because I bought 30 of these things from Xur last Friday. I think I'm down to 4, and I think I've maybe got 2 exotics using 26 3 of coins. So the drop rate, at least for me, and I've always had terrible RNG, the drop rate on 3 of coins for me has been absolutely abysmal. Some of you guys may have a different experience, but I want to talk about the loot in another video. I want to talk about exotics especially because I think it's not the problem that they're too easy to get. I think the problem with exotics is mainly they're just not worth it. There's really, the luster, a lot of the luster's gone from the exotics, especially the better ones, which they've nerfed. But that's all for a different video. I don't think I want to get into that now, especially since we're going to jump in and play some PvP. Looks like we're going to be on Thieves' Den, so this is actually a smaller map. This will be good for the shotgun, hopefully. But I haven't played Salvage in a while, so this might be kind of rusty at this. Now, I have been playing a lot of Rumble, and surprisingly, I've been enjoying Rumble. I didn't like Rumble before, but now I'm having a lot more fun with it, and it's making me a little bit better, I think. Plus, I seem to get better connections on Rumble. When I just play normal control and things like that, tend to get a lot of lag in the Crucible. And that's a big issue with PvP in general in Destiny right now, is just the lag in the game. So, alright, so we got a couple guys here. Hopefully we're going to be able to do well. Let's see. Trying to remember this map. I haven't played this map forever.
There's a new relic.
New relic available. Alright, it's not half bad. Pretty close. Looks like we got some guys coming over here. That was a great grenade throw. And my guys are both already down, which is awesome. Means we're going to get wrecked here pretty quick. Yep. Now, the one thing about Salvage that I kind of don't like is, these guys are going to grab this relic, of course. And if they stay and defend it, which that's being a good team, if they don't kind of hang around, you have a long time to disable the probe, and it's really easy to disable the probe. And I think that's what a lot of people don't like about Salvage. See if we can... Oh, that's my guy. And I got... Oh, wow. Same shotgun I'm using. So this match is off to a rousing start. And this is the typical thing that usually will happen in Salvage. You usually just get wasted pretty fast. You'll know right away off the bat how you're going to do in the match, if you're going to win or if you're going to lose. In this case, I think it's pretty clear we are going to get crushed. Might be able to get over here and disable this probe. Probably not. Okay, get out of my way there, dude. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're getting absolutely smashed. Hawksaw. That weapon's not overpowered or anything. I must have got killed by that thing 100 times in Iron Banner. It was absolutely ridiculous. It's another thing I will talk about when I do my PvP sort of review video since coming back to Destiny. Again, the weapon balance is something Bungie really struggles with in this game, and I think in Iron Banner, it was like the Hawksaw and the Might of Multi-Tool, and that was the only things I got killed by, like the entire game. Let's see if we can actually get this one here. It's kind of a tough spot here for a probe. You don't really have a whole lot of line of sight. Let's see what these guys are going to be coming from over here. Alright, we got a probe deployed. And these guys are going to come at us pretty hard here. Oh, we got a super. That's nice. So I am totally screwed here. And they're going to disable. Well, it takes like 2 seconds to disable this probe. I mean, it's crazy.
Stay alert for new relic.
But at least we got a deployment. So we're not going to get completely shut out. Oh, nice. Try to see if we can get back over to our teammates. There's a new relic out too. I'm gonna This guy's sniping. And that's definitely not an experience I'm going to win. So this has pretty much been a horrible game so far. And we got another relic out. I don't think we're going to be able to get over there fast enough. I don't think my other teammate's even trying at this point. We can revive this guy, maybe. Oh, he self-spawned there. Okay. Get that guy down, and then I'm going to get killed probably. Yep. Hard game to play when you're going 1v3 most of the time. It's part of the problem of not really having anyone to play the game with. And most of my friends that do play Destiny could care less about PvP. I know a lot of people don't like the Crucible in Destiny. They think it's not for everybody. Oh, wow. Yeah. And we're playing against a good team here. You can definitely tell these guys play together a lot. They're very well cohesive, whatever you want to say. So that's good. Good for them. But, yeah, we're getting... we lost already. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so that's... there we go. Not bad. See if we get anything decent if we're getting absolutely smashed. Oh, man, that was rough. That was pretty brutal. Don't think we'll get anything good either. My experience so far with activity rewards has been pretty bad. Alright, we got a completely useless 255 heavy machine gun. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. At least we got our 15 marks, and that's over with. And since this is running not quite... It's not running very long, so I'm going to go ahead and do one more match. We're actually going to play the weekly. We'll play the weekly Crucible match, which is, I believe, Mayhem Clash, which is actually kind of fun. Get rid of that useless thing. Let's do one more 3 of coins, down to 2, and like I said, I've gotten like 2 exotics out of 30 on those. So the Mayhem Clash is our weekly, and this is actually kind of a fun game mode. When I want to just goof around and kind of not care about the game, I'll just go play Mayhem Clash. And Mayhem Clash is still the typical 6v6 on Clash, except all your stuff recharges super fast, so you get to do your super and everything a lot more. So let's actually switch over to Sunbreaker for that. We don't want to be running Defender in Mayhem Clash. And unfortunately, I'm stuck running Helm of Saint 14 because I just do not really have a better option right now in terms of helmets. We've got the 2 that I got in the packages, but those aren't up to 300 yet or over, so no point in using those right now. Another thing I don't like about the loot system is, again, how dependent you are, you know, on just using your highest piece of light gear. I know Infusion's there, but, you know, it seems like you're still stuck, especially with artifacts and class items. It's like you're still stuck running ones that look crappy, that don't have good perks, just to get the higher light boost. And, you know, something I was happy when they kind of did away with that with House of Wolves and everything, and then they brought it back in Taken King. It was like just almost to me like they designed it to make you have to grind more and try to get more stuff, but it is what it is. And at least now it's 1-to-1, and they are keeping 1-to-1 infusion for Rise of Iron, which is great. So that's a good thing at least. Let's see if we get any better teammates this match. Salvage was kind of rough. That's kind of a rough game mode to get for the first episode of this PvP series. But Clash should be a little bit more fun. This is kind of just turn off the brain, go in here, just spam your super a lot, try to get some kills and try to win. So I will say it's a little bit nicer now. When I left Destiny, the PvP was kind of bland in terms of what you could do in terms of the game modes. Now it seems like you've at least got a little bit more in terms of activities to play. Now it's no excuse for Bungie. They should have had a lot of this crap in the game when the game came out. But it is at least now you've got some halfway decent game modes to play. It's great that private matches are finally coming with Rise of Iron, but again, that's something, in my opinion, that really should have been in the game when the game launched. I can only imagine if they launched like Call of Duty or Halo or one of those other big PvP titles and did not have private matches at launch of the game. It would be just pretty hilarious to see the backlash they would get. But somehow Bungie got away with it, and I'm really not sure what why they didn't have it in the game to begin with. So Clash is kind of crazy, Mayhem Clash is, because there's just so much grenade spam. And that's normally something I don't like. One of the things I hate about normal Crucible is just how much, like, bullshit you have to deal with when you're trying to get a kill with a gun. It's like you got to fight off supers and grenades and just all this nonsense to get in the way and to kind of give lower skilled players a chance to get kills, which I hope when they do private matches, I hope that's going to lead to some stuff where you can actually turn off your supers and do other stuff. This is awesome. Just activated my super, and I have not seen one enemy yet. This is great. Come on, guys. Somebody come, please. I don't want to go my whole super without getting a kill. This is ridiculous. Oh, maybe there. Can you get one? Oh, we got one. There we go. Double down. Get a nice flaming punch in the face. And then immediately get sniped. Snipers are another thing in this game. Just the ease of use for them. I think it's kind of sad, really.
Heavy ammo available.
Let's get the heavy ammo. Let's see if we can use this year 1 Yolder's Hammer to do any good. Let's see anybody here. I'm going to go through this portal and see if maybe... There we go. Oh, Yolder's Hammer.
Change the lead.
Somebody behind me somewhere. Can't see. Getting shot from like 17 directions now. Over here, he's got a sword. Oh well, we got a Machine Lord. That works for me. Alright, this time we're gonna get some super kills. Please, please let me get some super kills. Alright, double down. And we jump right into the... That's real smart. Smart move there. Jumping right into the Night Stalker super, canceling out our super. I'll tell you what, I like the year 1 weapons, man. They still feel really good. You know, I've always was a huge fan of the Vanquisher. It was one of my favorite guns for a long time. And still like it now. I like those higher impact auto rifles. I wish I had a better scope on this gun, but you know, it is what it is. And if I could aim, that would help too. But you see here in Clash, I mean, the heavy ammo spawns so fast. I wonder if I can jump over to their thing and kind of bust them up with my super because they're going to try to get their heavy.
Heavy ammo available.
Looks like he already did that. Might as well pull it. Okay. So wasted a super, but that's alright. Maybe we get a couple kills here on it. That's alright. Here. Guy running around back there. Let's see where he's going to go. Oh, you're invisible, but I see you. Aw, man. That's alright. Oh, he's going to taunt me a little bit too. That's funny. Oh, Arc Blade, the unkillable Arc Blade. And we somehow managed to take him out. That's awesome. And then we probably get nailed with Golden Gun. But like I said, in Mayhem Clash, I don't really care. That's the nature of the game mode. I'm kind of glad they made this kind of game mode because then everybody can just spam all their crap. Normal Crucible, I don't like it as much because it seems like I get on those streaks where I'll be playing well and then I just die to like 7 supers in a row, which really annoys me at times. I was throwing that at my own guy. Can't tell. But it does get a little hectic here. And I'm stuck in that Night Stalker super again.
Heavy ammo inbound.
That heavy's up already? Jeez. It's amazing how fast it spawns. Let's see, make sure we don't get ambushed from behind here. This guy's just kind of standing there. Come on, guys, let's go. Get to the heavy. Come on. Alright. Back at it with our year 1 Yolder's Hammer. This is kind of a fun map too. I like all these little portals. You can kind of hop up behind guys and surprise the enemy with it. I got an assist there. And Mayhem Clash plays very quickly. Another thing I like. One of the things that kind of drives me nuts in the Crucibles when you get in those really, really bad matches and then it just takes forever to get out of them. You just can't get any flow to the game. You're wasting a lot of ammo here and not hitting anything. Come on. Need some enemies to kill. Ooh, is that a heavy pack? Really? I didn't know heavy stayed around in Mayhem Clash. Okay, that works. Alright, and now, once again, I just cannot find anyone to shoot. What's going on here? We're going to win the match, and I'm not going to get a kill. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we got 2 there. Made the best of a bad situation. Actually, we got 3. Made the best of a really bad situation. And that was smart. We got double teamed by a sword and hammer soul. But I think we've won this match. I think it's pretty clear we've got this one in the bag. Let's see this guy here.
Single victory doesn't
Yeah, get some Vanquisher. Love it. And we again did not get an exotic. Of course not. But at least that was kind of fun. And the matches are usually pretty hectic and pretty close. So I don't mind Mayhem Clash. Kind of a fun game mode. Glad they put that in the game. It's a distraction if anything else. Alright, let's see what kind of crappy, useless reward we get here. Yeah, we got an engram. Woohoo. Alright, the PvP rewards just never seem to be worth it, especially when you do well in the team. I think they need to change, make some kind of gear tier reward for PvP, but that's something I'll talk about in another video. Anyways, guys, this is going on long enough. I think I've rambled enough, showing you guys enough of my miserable PvP skills. So I am going to go ahead and sign off on the video. I think I was actually surprised with how well some of the Year 1 weapons still perform in PvP. You know, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be using those a lot now that I know they still work in the Crucible pretty well. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know down below in the comments if you like this kind of series, if you just want to see me kind of play and ramble on and talk about various things. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again next time.